Hi Leo, welcome back to my channel angels. So today we're going to be doing your October 1st through till the end of the month. So please subscribe, like and comment. Check the description if you'd like to book a personal. Give me a follow on Instagram. I offer picker cards, reels and guidance. I also have a TikTok. So Leo, listen, I feel like October is filled with so much symbolism for you guys. There's so many messages. You know, just as I was kind of getting ready to film, I saw a whole flock of birds, and I'm still seeing birds really just shifting direction or flocking in a new direction. So there is definitely a major change happening for you guys. I'm using the crow oracle today as well, and I've been seeing a lot of crows recently, so I feel like it's not only the symbolism that fall is here, but many of you guys, you may see many crows yourself, or there could be messages coming from animals at the moment. You know, personally for me, the spirit animal for me is, you know, centered around birds, but I do feel like it's very symbolic, angels, that you're moving through, you know, some heavy shifts or some heavy changes. This could involve a lot of shadow work for you guys as well. You know, I definitely look at the crows bringing a little bit of darker energy, but you know, I also feel like there is many gifts coming towards you. So Leos, let's see, what is the main theme for you guys in the month of October? Yeah, I do feel like, angels, there is some disruption coming to your mind a little bit, and I feel like it's weird because I got that kind of message today, but there is something here. Almost feels like what they're showing me is a disruption. Okay, there's a disruption coming towards you. Many of you guys, if it's not physically, it could be again your mind, but to me it just generally feels like there is something that is just disturbing your presence. Now, I do get some of you, it's centered around people as well, so it could be that you guys are needing to disconnect from a lot of people at the moment. You know, just people coming up, or you know, maybe you guys have really been dealing with a lot of people in your business. You know, I just looked up to see my evil eye, so I do feel like there is some evil eye maybe coming towards you as well, or something in the air. Okay, yeah, I get a lot of like darker colors this autumn time, not only because it's fall, but you know, generally I do feel like you guys are moving through something darker. Many of you guys are connecting with a lot of your chakras in these times. Okay, you know, what they're showing me is balance is very important for you, Leo, in October. And I feel like through to December or through to fall, okay, as a whole, there is going to be some fluctuation with, you know, sometimes you're going to be reaching a high vibration, other times you're kind of needing to really balance and root yourself. Okay, but something could be moving slowly as well. I am seeing there is something unexpected coming towards you also. Yeah, listen, what did I say? Nature. I'm telling you, angels, the earth, the universe, however you want to see it, so many signs. Okay, so this did come out in reverse, but I do feel like your message here is really calmness right now. Okay, October is bringing an illumination to yourself. I do feel like some of you are going through some kind of isolation period. Some of you may see somebody alone as well, like sitting alone. I feel like it could be an elderly person here. Some of you, there could be a past loved one trying to connect at this time. But, you know, I do feel like there is some kind of symbolism here about being alone that is really going to be brought up for you in October. I do feel like it's very important that you guys are going outside as well. You're connecting. Again, like I said, there is a lot of disruption around people. So I do feel like going outside and connecting one-on-one. You don't have to go outside, but I feel like some you time is going to be needed. You know, some of you, you're getting called upon a lot, but sometimes it's time to just really break through. Really, can I make this up, you guys? Isolation, I'm telling you. This is a time in October to really just be by yourself, to really figure out what you are doing. Okay, now some of you guys, there is an opportunity here in you know, it's funny, I want to say August then. Okay, so in October there's some kind of opportunity that you're holding on to. Some of you have been holding on to this since August, or maybe there's some work that you've been trying to catch up on since August. Hey, I resonate to that. But there is something here about an opportunity. It could be, angels, that right now some of you guys are kind of trying to wait on the right time for things. Maybe it's an idea, maybe it's some kind of inspiration, maybe it's something that you're planning to do. Okay, it could be a move is what I'm hearing. What they're showing me right now is you're actually kind of hovering over this kind of idea, and maybe you're scared of people trying to steal your ideas, or some of you, it could be that you're feeling quite attacked and you're trying to protect yourself spiritually. Not that that's a bad thing, but they're saying like for some of you that it's not, you know, connected to an idea. It's almost like you're allowing yourself to be vulnerable. It's kind of like you're feeling attacked, which is kind of making you weaker. This could be why a lot of negative energy is coming towards you. But there is something here about this arched back, angels, okay? This hovering kind of energy. They don't want you to hover anymore, okay? Your ideas, some of you, your voice, your presence needs to be heard. Do not wait on, you know, things to be the right time. If you have an idea, act upon it. You know, I'm guilty of doing that as well, not acting upon ideas straight away. And don't get me wrong, use your intuition, you know when it's the right time. But if there is something, angels, that you've been prolonging or procrastinating even, please do not, okay? Some of you are going to get the alone time, or you're going to get the free time to be able to do this. So definitely go ahead and act upon it if that's what you want to do. Some of you guys need to center your thoughts again, okay? Again, there is something here about this idea. Do you guys see this symbolism? It's almost like they're showing me you're blocking yourself a little. But they're also pointing to something right now. So like I said, you're getting a lot of messages from the universe. Some of you, really, the crows are really calling upon you at this time. But yeah, there is something that I feel like you should do, okay? Do not settle, angels, okay? Survival is here as well. Do not, like, some of you, again, it's like you're just trying to get by on something. I don't know. I definitely feel like you should go ahead and follow your dreams though, and I feel like this is going to be becoming more prominent. There's something here about a gold bracelet, angels, as well, or some kind of gold piece of jewelry. Others, I am getting like church bells as well, okay? Something here is really trying to get your attention, or these are the kind of symbolisms that you're going to see, okay? The symbols, the signs, okay? I do feel like there is something here about magic as well, angels. Protect yourself when you're doing magic. But I am getting there is some kind of new magic that you're working on. It doesn't physically have to be magic. Others, it's kind of like signs of the universe. But there is something here about manifesting. I am getting, Leo, there is something here about a science lab, or I'm seeing some kind of test, okay? Some of you an experiment. I do feel like some of you guys could even be cooking here, but I do feel like there is some kind of test that is going to be taken. It might not be physically, but it's almost like they're saying you need to conduct a test. Some of you are trialing something before you fully put your eggs into one basket. Others of you, it could be that you're learning something new right now and a test may be taken or needed to be taken here. But I do get you're in a very like serious and focused mind space right now. I'm getting, if you are cooking, please make sure that you are wearing, you know, the right things for the kitchen. I am seeing a pair of oven gloves here. Some of you could be replacing these oven gloves. Others, it's important that you don't burn yourself, or, you know, protect your hands, okay? Spiritually protect yourself. So let's see what is happening in career here for Leo in the month of October. I do feel like some of you guys are daydreaming a lot, okay? Or there is something here about like it's almost like you're kind of in this daze, Leo. Your head is kind of elsewhere, and it's like you're not seeing fully or clearly, but it's almost like you're not trying to, okay? It's almost like you're in your own head. And then I feel like you guys are going to realize, okay, well, this is what I'm supposed to be doing, or, you know, I'm supposed to be moving forwards. Again, this procrastination, be careful that you don't get stuck in this loop, or you don't get stuck with a lot of unopened tabs in your life. I do feel like there is news of travel. I am seeing an aeroplane right now in the sky. So there is new news and travel coming towards you, but again, it's almost like you guys, things may move slowly in October to begin with, but then they'll start to kind of pick up, okay? But yeah, I do feel like you do need to really just focus on mind meditation, really getting your mind to focus, okay? I also feel like breath work when you are feeling anxious or your emotions are running high, whether that's emotionally or maybe you're feeling a bit angry, just slow down. I do feel like your ancestors, in fact, I was supposed to say your spirit guides, but many of you, your ancestors are really connecting at this time. You know, the universe as a whole, the divine, they're really watching you right now, angels. It's almost like they're showing me like you guys are doing something and they're all watching from above, okay? You know what it kind of reminds me of, loves? It kind of reminds me of this card here. It's like you're doing something, they're all watching you. But it's kind of like they're saying you're making things harder than they need to be. It's like, I don't know, you're running around or you're doing something that's quite amusing to them. But it's kind of like, you know, it almost just feels like your mind is just not clear. You're overthinking, or again, you're doing things the hard way or the long way. And remember, you don't always have to choose the karmic path, loves, okay? There are easier ways of, you know, doing things when working with the universe, although sometimes you need to go through hardships. But yeah, there's just something here about just make sure that you guys are not so worked up in your head. Remember to breathe. Remember not to take life too seriously as well, to also have fun moments. Everything isn't always about lessons. Sometimes lessons come in fun things too. So let's see, career for Leo in October. Some of you guys, I am seeing a microphone, so there is going to be a lot of recognition or attention for a lot of you. Listen, angels, some of you are really learning to find your voice again, yeah? I do feel like here with this Page of Cups, some of you guys are very imbalanced, or you're very wishy-washy, okay? Something here about your creative ideas right now, angels, aren't taking off the way that you want them to. I do feel like this is a time of flow for you. But again, it's like balance is really key here for you guys, okay? I do feel like something here is just ending, or it's not working out for you. Again, I don't even feel like you guys need to really connect or work with a lot of people in October. I do feel like this is a time for you guys to really just do your own thing. Something here is ending, or a creative project that you've been working on isn't working out. Others of you, this may be a relationship as well, with a water sign. This could also be with a Gemini. Something here isn't working out, okay? But I do feel like it's in your best interest, Leo. Listen, I'm telling you, you're juggling like a whole bunch of stuff. Career for you just seems a little bit chaotic, okay? But again, like I said, I almost feel like the start of October is going to be maybe a little bit misty, a little bit symbolic. You know, it's giving me like a raven in the fog kind of energy, or like the crow in the fog. It's like something just seems a bit uneasy for you in October. But I do feel like career is going to be a great time for you guys to really just isolate yourself and think things through. Many of you guys are going to have some kind of celebration coming towards you in career. This could also be an achievement. You could meet new people here as well, or you know, some of you, this is just a time to simply spend time with the people that you love, okay? Some of you guys have been too invested in work, and your guides are saying maybe socialize a little bit more. For others of you, it could be that people are really trying to socialize with you. Remember when I said like some of you, it's better to, you know, do your own thing away from people. It could be that somebody you know, is really making you feel left out in the cold, or you know, maybe your obligations aren't giving you enough time to socialize, and it's kind of like you're missing out on an opportunity here when it comes to socializing, or when it comes to you know, doing what everybody else is doing. Okay, you're feeling very alone, very left out for many of you guys, but they're saying trust the process. Okay, whenever you're alone, know that it's divine protection. It's a time to do your own thing, simply because they want you to just slow down right now. They want you to just be a bit more patient, or they're trying to give you you know, some solitude to really get your mind right. Okay, because there's a lot of chaos around you. Some of you guys are in an environment where there's a lot of arguments, or it could be that you're really being protected from a lot of conflict, whether that's with friends, family. Some of you, just negative energy like around you. They're isolating you for a reason, loves. Again, when the time is right, they will help you move forwards. Some of you, there is some baggage here emotionally that they want you guys to really have the time to work on. So if things are slowing down for you in October in terms of career, please do not worry. You're in transition right now, angels, to a new beginning. I feel, listen, death and rebirth. As we go into Scorpio season, there is a new opportunity of leadership here coming in. Okay, wow, yes. See the way that was hidden, you guys? There are hidden surprises here from the universe. Please just trust, okay? Again, Scorpio season's bringing a death and rebirth. I do feel like some of you guys, again, you're either going to be speaking out about something, or some of you, there'll be a promotion later on. It could be that they really want you to get your ducks in a row before you kind of get this promotion, or before you kind of get invested in something. Again, some of you guys are kind of like in transition to invest into something. Again, this kind of Two of Pentacles is reminding me of that card here as well, loves. You know, holding on to a project here, or holding on to some kind of opportunity. They're giving you some leeway here to clear your mind, to get your decisions right. Know these endings are a blessing, and you will get where you need to be, okay? So let's see what's happening in love. Some of you guys, okay, listen, Leo, love for you right now is connecting with that big old heart of yours, okay? I do feel like some of you have just come out of a breakup. I literally can't make this up, okay? Yes, there is some heartbreak energy. They're showing me a black heart here, okay, or a darkened heart. If you haven't gone through a breakup, or you're not going through some heartache, it's just that they want you to really connect with your heart this time. I do feel like there is going to be an opportunity in love, Leo, for you to help somebody here. They want you to spread unconditional love, okay? That's outside of relationships as well. I do feel like many of you guys have really been in a period where you've really just felt isolated. And I do feel like some of you guys have had your head wrapped up in a situation in love. Now, for those who I said in the beginning, you have lost a relationship here, I do feel like you are really mourning this person. Some of you guys have been feeling very paranoid about this situation, or you know, you've really just been up in the air when it comes to what to do with this person. Some of you are feeling very indecisive, okay? You could be dealing with a lot of domestic problems. I get something here around the household here for somebody. Somebody here is in a toxic household, or they don't feel comfortable at home, and it's kind of disrupting everything. They're showing me kind of a really big tree with its roots all black. So I do feel like something here about your environment, angels, okay? But they don't want you to worry about it. I do feel like something here is going to become clearer. Okay, some of you are needing to really focus on a lot more self-care. You're really going to be working hard. Some of you in love right now are really trying to throw yourself into your projects. Okay, but in the back of your mind, you're still wrapped up in the past, angels, okay? So a lot of your past here is really going to be coming up in October, but I feel like in love, you are going to be able to clear this, and you are going to be able to restart again. So much rebirth for you, but I feel like first there is going to be some kind of betrayal here in a relationship. Some of you, there is a third party situation happening here, or there is some kind of big ending when it comes to love. Now, for those who are single, I do feel like this is just, again, about you connecting with your heart at this time. Okay. So yeah, I do feel like your advice right now is to focus on your future. Some of you are building a future in terms of your love life out of settling, whether that's in a relationship, or some of you, maybe you're too comfortable right now being single, okay? I do feel like you guys are kind of burying a lot of the past, but your guides want you to acknowledge what's going on for you in terms of your own self-worth, your own self-esteem, your own self-love. I do feel like it's important that you make things right with yourself first here. They're saying that a relationship's going to come in the future, angels. Some of you, it's not going to be the way that you want. Right now, there is a bit of disharmony in relationships that you are learning to heal. And I do feel like there will be more present options, but something here around love, angels, feels to be dimming, or it feels like you're pushing something down is what I'm seeing. Some of you, there is something here about fertility opening up as well, okay? There's something here about being more fertile. But there will be a chance of new love in the future, okay? I do want you guys to keep pushing forwards here. Know that good fortune or new relationships are on the horizon for you. But I do feel like October is more of a let's open our heart and let's start to acknowledge the person that we want to attract, the person that we want to be in love. So for many of you, I do feel like it's a very healing period. Again, that dark shadow really coming in to really just help us clear. So I hope that was helpful, Leo. I will see you in the next one. Bye, angels.